For years, the residents behind me have witnessed the slow development of this project, and this is the story of accountability, of wasteful spending, and a city that's not listening to its local residents. The Alaminos Beach concession project at 780 East Shoreline Drive was supposed to be completed a year and a half ago on April 7th, 2020. The contract amount wasn't supposed to exceed about $6.5 million. Here's the timeline. Construction began in June, with the deadline to be completed in April. After 10 months passed, the April deadline failed. So the city agreed to extend the deadline 6 months more to October 13th, 2020. October 2020 came and left, and still the over $6.5 million project was incomplete. The city waited nearly 9 months to finally issue a notice to cure default on June 21st, 2021. I mean, if you think about it, expecting mothers in Long Beach hosted gender reveals and gave birth during the time it took the city of Long Beach to stand up to the contractor. The long-awaited June notice gave the contractor about 30 days to finish on July 25th, 2021. A month later, the city gave the contractor yet another 30-day extension to August 9th because it still wasn't done. Still not finished, the city gave the contractor another extension even after that one. I know what you're thinking. You wish the city were this forgiving of parking tickets for us locals. Finally, on August 27th, 2021, the city declared the contractor was in default and terminated the contract. While the city may have been asleep at the wheel, the public wasn't. Local residents in the area repeatedly told the city that routinely there was only a single worker on the job site. If any of this sounds eerily familiar, it's because it should. A quick bike ride from the incomplete concession project is the Queen Mary. The city gave tons of extensions to the Queen Mary's operator too. Meanwhile, the over $200 million in repairs to the ship are still incomplete. With the Queen Mary, residents and employees also repeatedly told the city that repairs to the sinking ship weren't being made. The city and the auditor dragged their feet until the operator spent $23 million of your tax money and not a dime of their own. It's classic pay-to-play politics. But it didn't stop there, because it wasn't enough to give Urban Commons only a 66-year fixed lease term. Our city officials, they could do better. They threw in $23 million. You heard me right. Our elected officials took out a $23 million loan for Urban Commons, then guaranteed a loan on our hotel taxes and tidelands funds, which is virtually a get-out-of-jail-free card for Urban Commons, because if Urban Commons defaulted on the loan, then Long Beach loses out on the hotel taxes that pay for, guess what? Police, firemen, and the Long Beach Convention Center. And that, my friends, is exactly what happened in only 3 short years. The city says the elevator is incomplete in the 2-story concession project. Sound familiar? Community Hospital was another city promise delayed because of an elevator that wasn't complete. According to Mayor Garcia, local outside dining is being shut down because Long Beach doesn't have enough hospital beds and ventilators. But why is that? One of the mayor's top donors got a city contract to open this hospital, plus hundreds of thousands of dollars with no strings attached. 2 years and millions of dollars later, no state license, no inspections, no help with COVID-19. Community Hospital took so many years to reopen that the owner began leasing it out to filming crews like Dexter instead of actually treating patients. Because of that bad choice, we weren't prepared to treat locals when COVID-19 hit Long Beach hard. From ships to hospitals to beach taco stands, we're seeing a clear pattern, and it's not good. The city expects the project to be complete sometime next year. That makes a 10-month project a nearly 3-year project. And where time is money, local residents are continuing to lose the mismanagement and delay happening here. But not only is there the cost of city employees supervising the failing project, but there's also the 2 years the concession stand isn't bringing in revenue for a city with a running deficit of over $30 million. But this taco stand is part of the mayor's $8 improvements in Long Beach in preparation for the 2028 Olympic Games that's coming to our city. Not listening to the public, wasteful spending, and dodging accountability is no way to prepare to win the gold at the 2028 Olympic Games. Millions of dollars that's being spent, or in some cases wasted here, is not being spent on our public safety, our shooting surge, our fire department that's understaffed, or our streets that have too many alligators and too many potholes. This is Franklin Sims, reporting live here in Long Beach, for Long Beach families, reporting truth to power, for everyone here at home.